Alright, Lil Pump came for Eminem. Apparently, Eminem, Murder, whatever it's called, B-side, ain't really expected to do that good in sales. And Lil Pump came for him and said that he owed, nobody care about him. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And it ain't like Jay-Z got a 18 to 25 following, or 16 or 14 or 13 year old following. Like, you know, once you produce, whatever you produce, if it's YouTube content, music, unless you're doing the Blues Clues thing and you're producing content for Tyler's, you're really producing, especially when you're expressing yourself in music, you're really producing music for an age group that can do, like Jay-Z talking about buying art and all that. Like, ain't no 14, 13-year-old, 16, 20-year-old, 25-year-old thinking about buying art as a great investment. You know, so the demographic that Eminem's still rapping to, it's not going to be the same when I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. His audience is going to mature with him because Eminem got what, 21 years in the game, 22 almost? So when you're thinking about it, he came out 99, 2000, shit, I was 10, 11 years old. So I matured with his music to a point where when I became in high school, I no longer could feel his music no more. Because my surroundings and my reality changed. And that's the goddamn truth, it changed. You know? So with Eminem, of course, you know, and that's what KRS-One, shout out to rest in peace to Ecstasy, Houdini. People only remember Houdini for Friends, but Houdini got some of my favorite rap songs. 5 Minute of Front Funk is one of my favorite. What was it? One Love was my favorite song. So Houdini had some hits. You know, you got a big mouth. You got a big mouth. That was my joke too. So, you know, Houdini, hey man, they was a good group. That was a good group, man. And rest in power to Ecstasy. You know, until the final bell ring on 2021, we gonna struggle all the way through. Most people is optimistic about 2021. You know, I don't know. This may be the last times, but to continue on about Lil Pump, of course Lil Pump can make music that these idiot kids think about right now. They should just eliminate, the guy should just, if it's a guy, he should just eliminate this generation because it's terrible. But, hold on a minute. But, you know, if he, like Eminem, like, I don't listen to Eminem no more. It just don't, like, you know, just don't do it for me. You know, I can listen to Jay-Z as I matured. My Jay-Z music had to mature, but, you know, rapper Lil Pump better be happy that he can have a 20-year run like Eminem, 21, 22-year run like Eminem. And he can still go gold, or he can still go platinum. He better be happy he can still go triple wood. You know, Eminem career, was it built on being a brother, a white boy that sounded like a brother, and that was bringing something that never been brought to the game before, lyrically, appearance-wise? Hell yeah. If Eminem was black, would he still go platinum? Maybe. But he wouldn't go diamond, 2, 3, 4, 5 platinum. He was unique. Eminem was unique. You know, and, you know, he was something that, you know, we had the Beastie Boys. Brass monkey, that funky monkey. They had the Beastie Boys. You had doom 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 doom. Nice. You had that. But Eminem was coming. Still probably one of my favorite collabs he did was the first one with Dre. Forgot about Dre. That was hot. But with Lil Pump, he better pray that he have a career. I remember I used to live with the old nigga. I'm like, y'all niggas old. With your big gay and your rap song. And you better hope when you this age, you still living, you still working out. Life got distracted. Old niggas is right. You know, you better hope you live to be 35, young nigga. That's how you say, you better hope that you live to be this old or this young. I mean, this old. They ain't lying. he basically saying, you know, you nobody listen to you no more. Right, the youth don't listen to him. Rap, man. You lucky if you can you can have 5 strong years in rap. Your average rapper don't even have 5 strong albums. Look at Nelly. He had 3 great albums by the record sales. He had Country Grammar, Nellyville was my personal favorite, and then he had Sweat and Suit, which I forgot Sweat and Suit even came out on the cool. I forgot that shit even existed. For real, I forgot that shit even existed, bro. So, you know, but that's what it was. That's what it was, man. And, you know, he had really 3 albums after that. You know, then he had the Louisville. Then he had the Lunatics album. But you lucky. Jay-Z had Reasonable Doubt. You know, Volume 1, Volume 2. Yeah, a lot of albums. Eminem, he had a lot of albums that people still listen to, but most of his listenership or viewership or whatever you want to call it that he got now is just hardcore fans. That's, even if he produced an album that he farted on the track, they still gonna say it's hot. You know, I stopped listening to Eminem after the Eminem show. So, you know, in middle school I stopped listening to him. I didn't think his shit was hot no more. You know, some people just roll with him to the end. To me, it's just, you know, he ain't really got, and a lot of these new rappers ain't got nothing that I want to listen to. I still listen to my old Jadakiss, Ludacris, Jay-Z. I'm still listening to all my old stuff, but that's what I listen to. I listen to a little bit of The Baby and a few other artists, but the artists that I listen to is just the same I listen to. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube. You know, I still listen to Houdini. I listen to those. But Lil Pump, I hope he can have the longevity, that Eminem had. And still have. Lil Pump could drop an album right now, he probably won't sell as much as Eminem album is gonna sell. But I would say this earlier, but a lot of albums not selling as good as they used to sell. Real talk. You know, a lot of guys that was expected to sell a lot of albums, they not doing good. All year, City Girls sell like 11,000 albums. You know. So to be honest, a lot of these dudes that's rapping, they ain't selling no good albums. Blueface album flop. You know, a lot of these dudes ain't, and they remember they ain't selling albums no more. They streaming. They streaming albums. So I mean, he better watch his word. But he say, oh, nobody listen to him no more. Mature. His list, all his listeners are mature. You don't hear 19, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, usually 18, 14, talking about Eminem. When I listen to the radio, you don't hear Eminem on it. And I rarely listen to the radio. You don't hear Eminem on it, but that's rap. Y'all remember the Boondocks when Gangsta Licious got into it with Fake Soulja Boy? Or not for Thug Nificent got into it with Fake Soulja Boy. And this age, I'm like, I feel like you dropped that forever years ago with Flake Vlad. And it's right, in rap, you don't got a long tenure, dude. LL, Ice Cube, and Jay-Z, that is the exception. That is an anomaly that they had that long to go. They went that long. You lucky. And they all transitioned to something else. Jay-Z transitioned into finance and other stuff. Jay-Z didn't get wealthy off of rap. Ice Cube transitioned into writing movies and stuff. That's what he transitioned into. You know, but you know, you don't get wealthy off rap. And if you are getting wealthy off rap, you a label. You know, everybody. Rihanna transitioned into the fashion world. Beyonce transitioned into movies, fashion. You know, and R&B and hip hop, the sound of music changed like this. Just think about for a minute. You know, in the 90s, you know, you had a lot of different sounds, but really, it was just the sound of good music. You look in the early 2000s, it was kind of that trap music sound. And all of a sudden, I can't even understand. We end up in mumble, wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. You end up in that. So, and that singing rap, you know. So rap can change on a drop of a dime, and people need to realize that. But with Lil Pump, he ain't gonna never. He the same color as Eminem, I think. He ain't gonna never sell like Eminem. So he can forget about it. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, card response, or video request. All my social media links in the description. Faster to reach me is Twitter than Facebook than Instagram. Also got a Facebook group. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time we gone.